All right, good morning. It is Wednesday morning. We're getting ready for some Battle Royale solos. I made a couple switches to my Ram 7 this morning. We just had to figure out why it wasn't feeling as good as it should. So we got that sorted out, I think. We also did a little bit of practice with the mantle, automatic mantle settings. I think I had it screwed up, so I just reset everything to default and started over. And it seems like it's doing better. We'll see. I feel like there's a long press that's needed in order to mantle up on the vehicles correctly. So that seemed to be our issue, and I'm not sure why it didn't feel like that before, but it is. Adam, good morning. Louis, good morning over on TikTok. I also posted our second viewer quads win video over on TikTok. So if you were in that squad, you may want to jump over there and take a look at that. I'm choking this morning. We have our morning coffee though, so that's cool. We got our DPGladius coffee mug, and I have my DPGladius t-shirt on, so we're all suited up. Legend, good morning over on Twitch, and Dr. J Peasy, good morning. Dr. J, I think you were in that win video that I just posted on TikTok. It was that, I don't know, it was from Monday's Monday stream, I believe. Janderson, good morning. Yeah, that was a fun game. We were taking names in that train station. Pretty good. Lupo 83, what's going on? Welcome in. Janderson 66, I hope all is well with you. Yeah, we woke up this morning here. It is 6 degrees. I think it's going to get up to maybe a little bit warmer today, but probably not much. I changed my barrel on the Ram 7, and I'm not sure it's a good thing. It should give me slightly more damage range, but I think I'm losing some recoil control because of it. Freezing in Arizona, 32 right now, but definitely better than 6. Yeah, 32 might be our high for the day. But I'm ready for that. I think we need a cold day, good hiking day. 1 degree, Legend says. Yeah, I don't think 1 degree is good. Is bare minimum at work okay? Bare minimum. I don't know what bare minimum means, Sony, but sure. Like, barely do enough work to not get fired. I guess that'll work. Ryan the Visionary, welcome in. Masterpiece Mitch, good morning. Legend, wind chills -17. Yeah, you can keep that, Legend. We don't need that around here. All right, where are we gonna go? Let's see here. Looks like the circle's well centered, so no clues as to where it might end up. So let's just go to Lowtown and sort it out from there. 5 in Ohio. Question. That's kind of cool. I mean, that's pretty cold. Yeah, Ohio's one of those strange areas where you get the lake effect snow, you get cold weather coming off the lake all the time. Oh my goodness, we can't believe we missed our drop spot. Hold on. We're going to miss that contract. But I'd rather miss it than die. How did you not hear me coming in behind you? This is not the same guy that got the contract. Alright, what's our other weapon? A Ram 7? Sure, we'll keep it. Alright, well, we got no contract. So I guess we're just going to loot up the old-fashioned way. Just not convinced on our lethal situation right now. All right. Got 2 dubs last night with your setup, the RAM and the WSP. Yeah, the RAM and WSP are working well for me today. I did change the barrel. I was on someone else's TikTok, and they were talking about how it had 0 recoil. Well, that wasn't exactly true, but they were using the Cronin long barrel. So I actually built their setup just to check it out, and it seems like the Cronin long barrel gives you a little more damage range at the expense of slightly worse recoil, and I think it's acceptable. I don't think it's great, but I thought I would give it a try anyway. Because I'm finding that anything beyond about 70 meters, it's almost not worth shooting at because you're probably not going to get the kill on it. Let's go ahead and get a striker or something else here. I know I'm moving way too slow, but we have a buy station close by, and I want to kind of loot up here and see if we can get our loadout in this area and not get deaded. Again, peeking for a third party probably is not a good thing, but got to do it sometimes. Alright, we're 6,400. We're getting closer. Glass Morrow, good morning. It's kind of a strange name, but I like it. I think he over pursued on that. Luckily, he was still looking in this building and not down the hill where I moved to. Isn't the update today Malachi? I think so. I think Wednesday has typically been update day, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's true anymore or not. Thanks. Thanks, Shrill. That was nice. Awesome. Alright. Well, luckily, we have Gulag. User 77 says try the SBA 545 and the Swarm. We did have a 545 for a while, but it seems like the RAM just beats it out a little bit on recoil control and damage, so that's what we're trying right this second. Alright, let's go back and get our stuff. Or let's go get our other loadout. That guy's probably still going to just be sitting on it, waiting to kill us. I'm not against running back there and trying to challenge him. He put a mosquito drone over the top of our loadout. That's nice of him. Alright, what do we got? Alright, that's the same guy. So I'm guessing Shrill is in our lobby stream sniping us. So he's a piece of work. Let's spectate Shrill for 1 second. Shrill, can you hear me in the lobby? Am I stream? Are you stream sniping? I mean, he could have seen us drop in, but I really doubt it. He has 7 kills already. 2 of them are us. I don't know. I think he's just farming the buy station. I don't think he's. I mean, it was convenient that he killed us, but I don't think so. I think he was just farming that area. Seemed kind of weird that he came all the way over there, dropped a buy station, but whatever. J Will, I wanted to stream snipe you until I realized how genuine you was and helped with my financials. Thanks, J Will. No, I mean, stream sniping is just straight up cheating. It's not like you're good or anything, and it's irritating. You know, when we're trying to do content, we're trying to interact with chat, we're trying to work through the game, and then somebody just goes and craps on you. It's just not nice. Legend, Gulag entry kit on roof. Yeah, I probably should have seen that, but I didn't. Call me Pug, welcome in. Abounded Eddie, welcome in. Yeah, West Virginia does not sound fun this morning, Legend. What else going on? Junior, the people that stream tonight really have nothing to do in life. Junior, yeah, I mean, I get it. It's funny, it's fun. You get to interact with your phone and play Warzone at the same time, but it's not cool. You know, but like that guy seemed pretty good. He had 7 kills, so obviously he's not stream sniping everybody. But I don't really think he was stream sniping. I think he was just in that area. And when I parachuted back in, maybe he came to check it out. I mean, it could be. I don't know. It's pretty close. Jaegerman, good morning. West Virginia fan, good morning. 7 in West Virginia. Yeah, we heard that from Legend already. And we're pretty cold right now, but I think it's going to warm up. So let's hope for the best. The good thing is it's clear. It's not raining or snowing. So we're actually at 5 degrees right now. So that's kind of cool. Just O, good morning. So why is it not finding a match? Vol for life, 5 in Old Smyrna this morning. There you go. Oh, -5. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you guys are on the western side of the mountain ridge where we're at, so you probably have all that cold air piled up against the mountain. Glass Morrow, DP, are you on other platforms besides TikTok? I am. We're on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube right now. We used to be on kick.com, but it just seemed like it was major spam, and I didn't enjoy it that much, so we kind of backed away from that. All right. But yeah, YouTube really doesn't do that well for us yet, but we're going to keep doing it because it doesn't seem to hurt anything. But yeah, it's the same name on all 3 platforms, DPGladius on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Good morning, Melanie. I'm assuming Melanie's there. I never saw her pop in the chat, but I miss a lot. I miss most everything, actually. I don't know. Some of these kids are a lot better than I am this morning. Wednesday is not an easy day. I don't know why. Wednesday should be easy. Come on, peek up again. You know you want to look. It's pregame. Yeah, I don't understand when people actually hide or don't engage in pregame. It's the best time to try to get some practice in. Anyway. Dark Spider, good morning. Only easy day was yesterday. Yesterday. What was yesterday? Tuesday? Tuesday? We didn't get any wins. I don't know if it was easy. I think yesterday we spent most of our time trying to mantle on the hoods of cars because for some reason it's different than it was. Shattered mentally. What's going on? First time chat. Glass Morrow. Switched over from TikTok. Thank you for that. That's cool. Car Dude 82. Welcome in. Recovery Rocks. Welcome in. Homegrown Chronic. it's the best time. I guess anytime you're playing is probably the best time, so. Alright, what are we going to do? I still want a contract, I think. We're going to have at least one guy going for this. Now, that's horrible. That is not good. That one way out in the water, if you get out there, then you have to swim. If there's anybody on the dock gate keeping you, you're not going to make it back in. Just all kinds of bad things will happen out there. That was the wrong window to peek. Alright, what do we have? We need a better weapon. And a striker over a Vel? I don't know. The Vel seems pretty good. Let's look at our boxes. We're assuming that's the only guy that was here, but maybe not. We're not in a real hurry. We are well in circle, so we should probably get everything we can here. With any luck, we'll find one of those good old stealth vests. But yeah, I went to my gameplay tab and reset everything back to the defaults, then set some stuff that I think I wanted. Because for some reason we couldn't jump on the hoods of cars anymore. And I know I made some changes based on someone's TikTok video. Come on. Tab the store, put it there, okay. And we spent a lot of time yesterday trying to figure out what was wrong and finally just kind of gave up on it. Alright, so we have a box up on top. Can you actually get up there? I guess you can. Doesn't look very safe. We found a box yesterday that was like up on a, or under a creek and we couldn't get it. Alright, where's our buy station? We could go to the back edge or probably over here is the easiest. Somebody just bought their loadout on top of that stronghold. We're going to try to ignore them. And hopefully they ignore us. Oh, there's two guys over there. Somebody else saw it. That's kind of cool. Somebody's going to be rolling towards this buy station. I just feel it. Or they're already gatekeeping it. There he is.
Enemies are coming into the area. Watch the skies. Got a loadout drop inbound.
What are you supposed to do? I don't know. Probably run away and re-engage. Homegrown, I feel like you've gotten better since I started watching your stream. Thanks, Homegrown. Scotty Parr, good morning. Johnny Rocket, what happened? These live games were not visible to me until a couple days ago. I don't know, Johnny Rocket. We've been streaming for about a year now, consistently every day, 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. Vol for Life found me over on the YouTube. That's kind of cool. Kingdom Man, lost my cover. Yeah, I thought I could get my loadout, switch to my RAM, and get shots on, but I have my SMG first, and that just didn't work out. By the time I got the weapon switch in, it was too late. Feels like an AFKer to me. Ah, the fake AFK.
For the Warriors.
Gotta love that. Well played.
We'll get 'em back.
Vault for Life, you no longer play quads on Wednesdays. Love Monday and Friday for sure. Yeah, I just, we were having problems on Wednesdays because of updates. A lot of people would be ready to play. All of a sudden there would be a big update and it just wasn't going well. So we did away with Wednesdays. But now I don't know if the updates are on Wednesday anymore. So it's hard to say. But we'll just stick to Monday and Friday. Seems to work okay. Dark Spider's absolutely right. We need some more coffee. Let's get that sorted out, and then we'll be back. Drewman, 17 this morning in South Carolina. Yeah, we're at 5 degrees right now. Recovery Rocks, played possible. I've seen that strategy before, and it works pretty good, but I shouldn't have followed for it. Yeah, a lot of times when you see an AFK guy in the gulag, you end up starting to loot around there and not put guns on immediately. So, yeah, you shouldn't do that. And I thought it was kind of weird because his gun wasn't pointed exactly where it should have been. Normally, if you're AFK, your gun's just straight ahead and sitting there, and his was off to the side. So, should have known better. Ryan the Visionary, a 24-hour stream is still happening tomorrow. Yeah, pretty sure it's not. We are not streaming for 24 hours straight. I couldn't even stay awake for 24 hours if I had to. I need my rest. I think the most I could probably do would be like an 8-hour stream, but why? Does anybody really want to see me all worthless after like 4 hours? Probably not. I'm pretty worthless as it is. So yeah, we don't need that in our life. Yeah, if I don't get my sleep, I'm grumpy. I'm one not happy camper. I need a good at least 8 hours a night, if not 10. 12 would probably be better. What was he shooting? You know, I think a lot of people are going back to the TAC Eradicator. And I don't know if there was a buff on it or just everything else got nerfed. It's hard to say. Uncle Cookout, good morning. Welcome in. Volatility, what happened yesterday? Did I miss something? I don't think so, Volatility. Our morning stream got cut short because of some TikTok issues. But the afternoon stream was good. We were playing with trying to mantle on vehicles because we hadn't been doing well at that. But everything's good. Did not get any wins yesterday. All right, let's go for a win game. And I guess we're going to do that with this contract back here. See if we can get a little foresight. Looks like we're not going to get this. Might. All right. We need a gun. Probably a priority right now. Thermite will do at least for something. There's a gun. We're going to hold on to this little radar thing until our bounty gets close. And we're not in a hurry to get the contract. We're double red. As soon as we go triple red, we're going to throw this thing. Where do we think he is? All right, we're triple red. We hear him. We just about thermited ourselves. That's awesome. really? Okay. All right. Fair enough. He's ghosted already, so... Or he fried our thing. You know what we should do is probably just run away from this guy and see if we can extend a little bit, get some more stuff. It's out front. We're going to continue to look like we're running a double back real quick. That didn't fool anybody. E flanks just destroyed us. So you weren't going for a win those last games. Got it. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you get really focused on winning, which means slow way down. And other times you just kind of have fun playing the game. I don't know about that. I was stuck on the staircase and couldn't run.
Get your ass out of here.
Wow, really? Okay. I saw the guy and ran again. Don't try to win, just chase glory. Oh, that's no fun. We gotta try to win. So we had no operator kills, 1 assist. Not good. That's all right. We'll do better. We will do better. Dr. Thunder, I never tried to play in the morning. How to have to give it a try? Yeah, the morning is, I don't know. Depends on what time in the morning. Robbie Killer, good morning. Big Nasty, thanks for the resubscription over on Twitch. I think early morning is not good because everybody is still home. All the, the 10, 12-year-olds are still playing and they're quick. So until the West Coast goes to school at around 10 o'clock, it's pretty sketchy. But I think like 11 o'clock Eastern to maybe 2 o'clock is pretty good, and they get sketchy again after that. Ryan says play duos with a random real quick. No, we're not going to do that. Drew Man just warmed up Mama's car. That's kind of nice of you. Yeah, you need one of those auto start cars so you can just sit inside and push the button and hope it warms up a little bit. Adam, I'll run duos with whoever. I'll play. Nah, we're good. We're going to stay on solos. It allows me to play with chat a little more, talk to chat a little bit better. Looks like we have a level 1 hype train going on. That's awesome over on Twitch. We're at 62%, whatever that means. Vault for Life, you playing this morning? I'm checking my work calendar for meetings, LOL. No, we're not playing with viewers today. We're just playing solos. Rebel Dies a lot. What's going on? Welcome in. Alright, so we have one guy out here. And he's splatted. That's not good. Oh, here comes some other people. Gotta let him get to the ground. It's not fair to shoot him in the air. Alright, well, I guess that's about as good as that's going to get. Vet here, you need me, brother. Kobe. Yeah, I don't know. I'm doing fine. Double stuff, what's going on? Damage, good morning. How you doing? Ryan, what finisher you have equipped? I don't even know. I don't think I've ever pulled off a finisher in the game, so I really don't know. I'm more of the kind of guy, you down somebody, you just shoot them. You don't play around or you're going to get third party. Alright, I have no idea where we want to go. The circle is super centered. So I guess we're going to go late. really late. I got game. Kobe. Okay, Kobe, I'm sure you got game. James Daniel, good morning. Tom Petty, now you're cooking. We're warmed up now, so I think we're good. It's finally up to like 43 in the house. No, we keep it about 64-ish. Something like that. Alright, so we've got a whole bunch of nothing right now. Scared me. I looked over there and saw something that looked like a person, but it wasn't. We need a window to jump out of. Got no window. I know the shotgun is not going to serve us well. We are horrible at shotguns. I guess there's no way out on the side of the building. It's kind of weird. Who built this thing? I'm sure there's some OSHA regulation that there should be a way out. Whoever that is just took some heat from somebody downstairs. Yeah, so this is typically what we do is, or I don't know why I say we. All right, we just heard somebody. And they're probably above us. Don't see them. Yeah, some of this architecture is not good. Alright. DP, we can be the next version of Rush Hour. I don't know about that. Rush Hour? Is that even a thing anymore? I mean, that's like an 80s movie, isn't it? Who was in Rush Hour? Is that a Mel Gibson movie? I don't know. Alright, let's figure out, are we going to drop our portable buy right here? We're probably going to get destroyed if we do that. We're going to let that thing get down and marinated a minute. I'd like to find one of those little portable radars. Somebody just threw a cluster on it. Isn't that what we just heard? Got sniped, and we just got sniped because we looked the direction that he got shot from. Not much I could do there except not go out and look at the guy that got sniped. Would have been probably a better thing. Rush Hour comedies here is Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker. There we go. Which one would I be, Chris Tucker or Jackie Chan? I don't feel like either one of those guys, really. Ryan, each time, challenge of the day, each time you finish outside top 10, you do 20 push-ups. Wow, okay, well, no, we're not going to do that. That is not the challenge of the day. Just O doesn't know what Rush Hour is. No, I've heard of the movie Rush Hour. I watch a lot of stuff, and I just don't remember. You know, most actors don't make an impression on me. Like, you could tell me Jackie Chan. Oh, yeah, I know who Jackie Chan is. I know a few of his movies. Um, Chris Tucker. I probably couldn't tell you what he's been in. So I don't know. You were killed in action, DP. That's what it said. Well, at least we didn't die like jumping out of the airplane in a training accident. All right, we just received a level 2 hype train. Thank you for that. Yeah, I do want to thank everybody on TikTok this morning and on Twitch and on YouTube. It looks like all three platforms are doing pretty good today. Thank you for that. Dude, pick me up. I'll increase your chances of winning. Kobe, we can win if we want to. I can win if I want to. No, I probably not. Challenge of the day. Play a game without your glasses. Ooh, I don't know about that either. Eric Hamburg, what does an excited DP look like? Are we talking like Christmas morning excitement, opening up the big present? Or are we talking about like new car excitement? I don't know. I'm a very reserved person when it comes to excitement. Come on, you got to peek. I just shot at you. Oh, I didn't finish that? Big present, all of the above. Well, usually with the big present excitement, it starts out as excitement and then slowly moves into a twinge of, ooh, that's not the right model, or that's not what I would have bought for myself, stuff like that. CPU 22 girl, welcome in. How was your night? It sounds like you were up late streaming. DP is a Clint Eastwood fan, obviously. I don't know. Clint Eastwood movies are okay, but not really my style either. Most of his stuff is pretty dry. I shouldn't say dry. I don't know. I mean, I like Clint Eastwood. I was always like a Sean Connery kind of guy. I like a lot of stuff with spies and, Cold War type stuff. That's all fun to me. Intriguing. I have no idea where we're going to go. Let's just see if we can grab a bounty, hope it gets poached. What could go wrong? Kobe, James Bond. Yeah, some of the James Bond stuff is good. Most of it is pretty not good, but a lot of the James Bond is good, I should say. I like most of the Sean Connery James Bonds, not all of them. A couple of the Roger Moore stuff is okay. When it went to, who's the other guy? Daltrey? Forget it. Daltrey was not a good James Bond. And the Pierce Brosnan James Bonds. You just could never unsee him as Remington Steele. So he was kind of typecast as that and wasn't really a James Bond. All right, let's get away from here and do something. We've got $7 grand. All we need is a little bit more. We can go get our loadout. $8 grand. Let's go shopping. I guess we're going over here. Looks kind of hazardous. Star Trek was my thing. Jaegerman, I love Star. I wouldn't say I love Star Trek. I watch a lot of Star Trek. Not so much of the Captain Kirk stuff or the old original stuff. I mean, it's a little bit cheesy. But I like Next Generation. I like all the movies. And Star Trek versus Star Wars, it's hard to say. Ooh, that was horrible. Wow, you're good. How's that aim assist working for you? Kobe, you definitely need me. Kobe, you just get frustrated because I'd keep dying and you'd have to keep buying me back. I'll help you with your movement. Kobe, do you play keyboard and mouse? Because I don't know anything about controllers. And most of the movement that's controller based doesn't work for keyboard and mouse guys. I mean, we got to keep our gunfights a little further out. We just got lucky there. We probably should have been deaded. Yeah. I play keyboard and mouse, so, you know, there is no such thing as aim assist. There's no such thing as jumping and shooting or sliding and shooting because you can't aim while you're doing those kind of things. So pretty much we just do it the old-fashioned way, you know. Aim your gun and pull the trigger. Alright, let's check out this gas station, see if we can get a little bit of loot under our belt. Alright, we got slide cancer coming in on us, so we need a better little weapon. Let's get our radar on the ground. Hola. That felt like a stream sniper, but maybe not.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Should probably reload our gun, right? Alright. You want a real challenge? Hop on PUBG. It's a little more realistic. Jonathan, I've tried PUBG. Not a fan. It's a third... Oh, that's not what we want to do either. It's kind of a third-person type of over-the-shoulder view. And I just find those disorienting. If I was going to do that, I would just probably go back and play Fortnite again. Which I moved away from Fortnite just because of the third-person view. It's just awkward. Alright, our bounty got poached. We have 3 of these little portable radars. We find them very helpful. So, we'd probably be better just to pack up our whole backpack with those things. How do we get up on this roof? Really? You're gonna just shoot at me? That's awesome. Didn't even see the guy. Bro said PUBG. PUBG whack. Yeah, I agree. I'm not a fan of PUBG. And last I heard, PUBG was just riddled with cheaters, so not fun. I don't like cheaters. Get me in, Coach Kobe. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Clever one, welcome in over on YouTube. Yeah, at some point, you know, no means no, Kobe. I'm not going to do it. I know you're probably really good. We do viewer quads on Monday and Friday afternoons at 3 p.m. So if you want to jump over on Twitch, you can absolutely play on Monday and Friday. Yeah, I don't really need somebody that's the best. If anything, I need somebody with like a 0.25 KD to jump in my play duos with, so we get a lower lobby and I can look good, but I don't need a higher KD in my lobby. Yeah, we aren't going to do that, Weston. You're absolutely right. Tim, Shaq don't need Kobe. No, Shaq needs Kobe. Shaq can stand in the key and make shots, but he needs Kobe to get the ball down the court. I don't think Shaq could even dribble the ball the whole length of the court and not get it stolen from him. I guess if following that analogy, it would be like, why are we trying to loot in pregame? Man, you guys have me all whacked out right now. I mean, it would be like Michael Jordan. Does he really need Scottie Pippen? Probably not. Maybe it's a distraction. Yeah, don't play with Kobe. Too many helicopters in the game. Now that's funny, Weston. I mean, that's not funny. You'd be amazed how many well-off people die in private plane or private helicopter accidents. It's not the safest way to travel. What is my field of view? I'm playing on 105 as my field of view. It looks super narrow on TikTok, I know, but that's just because it's cropped in for TikTok purposes. What are we gonna do? I feel like it's coming this way, so let's just jump in here. We'll grab another contract. Kobe, you need to go all the way up to 120. Kobe, again, I play keyboard and mouse. If you play on 120, you can't shoot very far. You're limited to maybe 60-meter shots because there is no such thing as aim assist. So you either have to go with a big optic or something else. And it just doesn't work. But yeah, I mean, I've taken a lot of advice over the years on how to play, and I've played for a lot of years. I mean, I started playing first-person shooters back when Doom came out. Unfortunately, the current status of Warzone is not good for keyboard and mouse players. It is almost what I would call orphaned. Why are we going this way? You know, they're catering to the controller crowd, which is good. I mean, a lot of people need to casually play on controllers, but unfortunately, they need to turn that aim assist down. They need to get it down to about a 35% instead of the current 65, which is, and maybe even totally get rid of rotational aim assist. Then we'd have a game. Turn off crossplay. They don't allow crossplay to be turned off for PC. So I wish they had a controller preference where, you know, you could pick your input and say, I only want to play with mouse and keyboard people. That would be a good change. Might have to wait a little bit longer for lobbies or whatever, but you're going to end up with a much better gaming experience. Let all the sliders and aimbotters play on controller. And I know there's a lot of cheaters in PC too, so it's not like a controller versus PC thing. It's it's a controller versus keyboard thing, not a PC, because a lot of people play controller on PC, so that's not even a thing. It's not a PC versus console thing, I guess is what I meant to say. It's a controller versus mouse keyboard thing. But they'll come around, you know. Eventually, everybody that plays mouse and keyboard will go on and play something else because it's to the point it's not fun. Hope that doesn't go on the roof. We threw it a little bit close. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you don't keep your distance with mouse and keyboard in a gunfight, you're gonna get smacked. And it's not that I'm worse, it's just that you can't compete with a hippity-hop player. That's all it is. And if it hurts anybody's feelings, I'm sorry. Alright, what are we going to do now? What do we need in our backpack? Probably don't need multiple armor boxes. But yeah, back in the original Warzone, everything was pretty well balanced. You know, I used to play with my son in Warzone 1. We had hundreds of wins, mostly playing duos and full squad. And it was pretty balanced, you know. A mouse and keyboard could compete and maybe even have a little bit of an advantage over controller players. So they kept tweaking it up more and more to the point that it's just the opposite now. So it's all right. It's all good. Dude, I haven't asked you for a life advice in a while. Ryan, what's your question? I don't know that I have any life advice. So we got to get some stuff here. James Harrison, what is going on? Welcome in. Ace Guy, what's everyone's dead zone setting at? Wow, really, Aces? I don't have a dead zone.
Loadout drop inbound.
Yeah, we don't have settings like that in keyboard and mouse. All we have is what are your keybinds and what is your mouse rotation sensitivity. You know, like how fast can you, how far across your desk do you have to move your mouse to get it to rotate. And that's really the only two settings we have. All right, we're kind of in circle, but not far enough. We have a contract. Not convinced we're going to get it. This one looks like it's underground. I think I read it's not anymore. Could be wrong. I play with a lot of PC peepers. Had to play crossplay anyway. Yeah, I don't think you can turn off crossplay. I think that's it's an old thing that they thought. Well, when controller was way underpowered, it made sense for console people to only play with console people because they couldn't compete. You know, there's no way they could be in a gunfight and win. But they slowly have been, well, not slowly, they radically changed aim assist to the point that it's the other direction. Scav contracts were always best rewards. Yeah, I like scav contracts. I don't know if they're... I like scav contracts when you need stuff. When you come back from a gulag or whatever and you have to have some money or you need some weapons, scavs are the best. But like right now, we're kind of looted up. Anything we do is not going to help us much. Except for that self-revive, we need that. And that's, oh, I thought that was a stealth vest. Yeah, if we can get a stealth vest, then it's worth it. But just getting that self-revive is probably good. You can turn off on multiplayer, I think. Yeah, I don't play multiplayer, but that would make sense because a lot of people that try to go for big numbers are in multiplayer. You know, they get like 70 kills and they think, ooh, I'm awesome. I think what multiplayer people don't understand, though, is most people in multiplayer are just there leveling up weapons, and they're not actually playing with their top tier stuff. At least that's the way I play it. I don't know. Why do I sound like I'm griping today? I'm really not. I'm not hating on the game. I like the game. I'm having fun with it. I'm just not doing as good as we should be. Donut Gamer, good morning. How you doing? Daddy-o, I couldn't find a game at all. So you turned off crossplay and multiplayer and couldn't find a game? Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I don't want to say most, a lot of keyboard mouse players are moving away from the game. It's just not fun anymore. It's like if you get inside a 15-meter gunfight, you very rarely can win that. You just can't compete with that rotational aim assist. And everybody has their dead zone set to almost 0. Stop. Why can't... Oh my god. So this looting system has got to go too. Now we're just going to gripe on purpose. It used to be you'd click on something, you could store it. Now not so much. Anyway. Yeah, Josh Brown, you can stick to just PS5 people, I guess. So I don't know if it's controller versus mouse and keyboard. I think it's just if you turn off crossplay, you're stuck on PS5 players only. So you might have to wait a long time to get a lobby of just PS5 players. And for me, turning off crossplay isn't the issue because mouse and keyboard isn't a console type, it's a controller type. So I think what they should do is do away with crossplay on off and just say what input device do you want to allow in your lobbies. Maybe that would be a better option. And that would make all the controller people happy because they can just play with controller people. All the mouse and keyboard people would be happy because they don't have to complain about aim assist. And it's just one big happy world, right? All right. I'm going to wait to see where this circle goes because we have nothing to do. Shattered. I really like playing DMZ and Resurgence, but I'm not great at COD in general anymore. Yeah, when you say COD, I always think multiplayer because obviously Call of Duty multiplayer is kind of what that is. Warzone is its own little niche, and I don't like, I mean, I've mentioned before, I really don't like solo Resurgence. It's not a fun game mode. It feels a lot like multiplayer because there's no consequences to your actions. You just kind of shoot at people, die, come back over and over and over again. You'd have to be really bad at solo Resurgence to get team wiped because all you have to do is land back in somewhere safe for like 10 seconds, not get killed for 10 seconds, 15 seconds. How hard is that? Remington Steel, now you're aging yourself. Clever one. Yeah, that's probably not a good thing. All right, we still have like a minute for the circle to close. I turned off the auto mantle. I think it was causing a problem with jumping on cars. All right, someone met their demise here. Wish I had a little portable radar right now. That would be pretty good. Well, I don't know where the guy is that was in here. We obviously lost him. Jaegerman, later I'll got to go to work. There you go. Get out in the cold and bundle up, I guess. Shatter, that's fair. Warzone does play different, I guess, in general. Yeah. COD, I just feel is multiplayer. DMZ, obviously DMZ. Warzone and Resurgence. But then there's this, what's the new mode? Search and Destroy, which just feels like big multiplayer. So I don't know even why they did that. They already have like Invasion or other big multiplayer modes. I always thought Plunder was the go-to game for people new in the Battle Royale realm or people that wanted a less aggressive Battle Royale experience. And probably less aggressive isn't even the right word, but hey buddy, how's your game going? I just know you're laying up here. And if he is, he's stealth. Alright, let's get rid of that. Get rid of this. I don't know, have we been to Gulag? I don't even know if we've been to the Gulag yet. Probably not. We should probably hold on to our re-entry kit. And I also don't know why. I don't know. Mortar strike by port side on the ground. Port side. Did I already get it? I think I already got it. Yeah. All right, it's going to get interesting. We're going to have to cross the river here in a second. And unfortunately, this is what Battle Royale has turned into. Battle Royale solos. You got to slow way down. Got to let the gas close. You got to not get sniped. Occasionally you can cherry pick somebody that is, or third party somebody. Zero Cool thinks we have it. Yes, you got this. Yes, you got the MS. What is it? Oh, the mortar strike? Okay. Yeah, so we have a mortar, 2 precisions. We still have a Gulag re-entry, but it's closing, so we're going to drop it. and get something more useful. And we should probably just keep popping UAVs since we have the cash. We have two guys. Got this guy on the roof, but I can't shoot that far. Stop. That guy right next to us.
Marking a new safe zone. Gulag is closed until further notice. Loadout drop headed your way. Longbow 3-1. Be advised, UAV is exiting the
Well, that'll teach me to poke my head up there. Alright, well, let's get 2 more radars. Oh, there's no more in the thing. Alright, fair enough. We should probably go ahead and cross before this other guy gets behind us. He's got a sniper, so we can't really compete with that. Higher ground is probably better ground right now. We don't know where this is going, but I'd rather be up higher and then come down. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, hopefully everyone has braved the cold, have pipes covered. Yeah, I didn't do much on pipes. We did drain out the tiny house, so that shouldn't be an issue. But I still got a sniper up here. There's not much we can do about it. So we have at least 2 guys fighting over there. Kind of want to don't know if there's much we can do back here.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
I'm just crouch walking, so we stay quiet. It's above us. How did he... I mean, he must have vaulted all the way down here. It's awesome. Thanks for that. Oh, we have no plates? How do we not have plates? Man, this is horrible. Why are we struggling so much? Alright. That was just bad. That was bad. Boy, stressing body catcher. Yeah, we just... When we hit the 2 prox mines, that kind of threw me off my game right there. Wake up, lock in. Yeah, we had a gas mask. There was no reason to push that. All we had to do was move forward slowly. But we didn't. Got your coffee. Hammer 11 hammers. Better on YouTube. Thanks for that. Dude, come on. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends. Yeah, I'm kind of embarrassing myself in front of my streams too. First time chatter over on Twitch. Markiza. Merk Riz. Raza? I don't know. Just a bad pull. Yeah, I mean, I think we did okay up until we got in that little house. That was a bad move. There easily could have been somebody laying on the floor in there next to those Bettys. I think just posting up behind that structure would have been much better. Janderson, 4th place is still good. Yeah, it's good. It's okay. It's just you get frustrated when things like that happen. 81 kills is insane. Who has 81 kills? I think what is my maximum kills? 16? Yeah, 16 is my max. I think my multiplayer might be 81. No, I don't know what 81 is. 73, highest kills per game. 73 is my highest multiplayer. And Battle Royale doesn't really tell me. If you learn from a loss, I consider that a win. Absolutely. No, if you try to analyze why did I get killed there? We obviously know moving into that little structure was a bad move. We got whacked with 2 prox mines. That wasn't healthy at all. It also let the guy across the way know where we were. And we just didn't have a good rotation out of there unless we maybe could have concentrated on the map and looked for a gas play. But I don't know. Ace Guy, my highest Warzone is 13. Yeah, 16 is my personal record. 16 kills in a game. And to me, that feels like a lot. And I don't know. Some people say, well, I get 30 all the time in Warzone. I don't believe it. I mean, maybe some people do, but a little suspect. However, we did spectate that guy earlier that killed me twice. He had 7 kills pretty early in the game, so he was probably on. You said 16, 1-6 in Warzone. Multiplayer is like 70 something is my record. But usually that's like when you're leveling up an SMG and you're just going to town in a lobby. But multiplayer kills don't really matter because you're pretty much just full tilt, running at people, killing as many as you can, dying, coming back. I probably had 70 deaths also in that same game, so my KD probably was not too good on it. All right. We're going to play for a win. We got to play safer. Caleb, most Warzone is 20. Yeah, 20. I've seen 20. My son can get 20 fairly consistently. Where are we going to go? I guess we're going to go back up here. Go to the resort. That was the guy who had the prox mine, clever one. Yeah, I agree. He probably mined that building before he vacated it, knowing that people were going to rotate into it. So good play on his part. All right, no shadows next to us that I can see. Doesn't mean we're safe, but... Getting shot by somebody. So, I don't get this. You have spots in your backpack, but it doesn't fill them. It's like a horrible gun. It kept pulling left the whole time. I constantly had to hold right stick pressure to get it to shoot kind of straight. Tell you what, let's get rid of that thing because it was not good. We're going to take that SVA because we tried to run it one time and I just didn't like the feel of it, but it's pretty good. Hey buddy, how's your game going? Feel like there's somebody here. Thought I would just try to say something on Prox Chat. Maybe they would answer.
All supply boxes secure. Contract complete.
All right, now where are we going to go? I guess we got to go over here.
Got a buy station here.
I can tell a big difference on the auto mantle. I turned it off, and getting through windows is a lot harder than it should be. You should get a certain amount of spots in backpack. Put whatever you want in it. I don't know what that means. You have like 5 spots you can put whatever you want, but I think until your backpack's full, it shouldn't drop stuff. If you choose to pick something up, it shouldn't say, oh, you just picked up a munitions box, let's throw away your armor box. I think it should be... Alright, we know this buy station is always contested. There's always somebody camping it. Just saw the guy run across. Yeah. You're a piece of work. Shotgun and snipers. I guess that's okay. Airstrike them. Maybe that would have worked. We knew it. We knew it was going to be a guy sitting there. This guy just laid down. I don't know why. Alright. Kept the baby home from daycare today. We're watching you play. Drew Man. There you go. Thank you for that. Alright, we have 8,500 bucks. We have a buy station right below us. Don't know if this is a good spot with snipers on the roof. I know we probably could have just went over there and grabbed our factory loadout. Alright, well the guy's shooting at the car, guys, so we're gonna bug out. Hope for the best. Hope he doesn't look this way. He's thinking about it. We need some plates. Bad. Gotta slow down. I've also have not been centering well. I'm always running with my gun pointed at the ground. And I don't know why that is. We know better. We know we can aim up higher. It reminds me like when they had the Cronin Squall, or I used to run the Cronin Squall, and the way the weapon looks, you were always forced to have your cursor down or you couldn't see the map. Did that tree cut okay? Caleb, yeah, absolutely. I have, well, I only have 2 logs cut out of that tree and up to the sawmill. Where do we want to be? I guess we got to cross over. There's nothing good going to be happening behind us. Yeah, there's probably at least 2 more logs to be cut, but it started raining and I'll just wait till it warms up a little bit. Any chores for the day? I think we're going to go look at some waterfalls in the area. a little bit of hiking. With the weather so cold, most likely the waterfalls have a lot of ice on them, and that always makes it interesting to look at. So that's what Mrs. DP wants to do, so that's what we're going to do. Probably most wanted is not what we need right this second. We do need the cash flow, though. Oh, what the hell. Most wanted it is.
The target of a most wanted contract. Eliminate threats and secure supply caches to close it.
Well, that worked poorly. At least we don't have to go looking for targets when we're most wanted. We can just kind of hang out here, and people will kind of show up occasionally. Happy wife, happy life. Absolutely. All right, well, we have one of those little radar things. Go buy one. How do we think that would work? Pretty good, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna hold on to the... Couldn't quite get the rotation there. What you getting her for Valentine's Day, Ryan the Visionary? I don't know. We typically... I'm not much of a present giver. And I know that's probably a horrible thing to say. Wow, okay. Yeah, I mean, she pretty much gets whatever she wants, and I buy whatever I want, so giving presents is more of a, I don't know. I mean, it's probably a necessary evil. So we had 3 operator kills, 37th place, not great. We were being dumb. Getting the most wanted was probably not a smart thing to do. Vol for life. My wife and I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Yeah, I kind of agree. We don't really do that. I mean, I might roll over in the morning and instead of saying good morning, I might say happy Valentine's Day, but that's pretty much as far as it goes. Get her a designer handbag with a handwritten letter in it. Yeah, she probably has a whole closet of designer handbags that she never uses. Get her a bracelet from Tiffany. Yeah, we've done that a lot in the past, and they all end up in a jewelry box and never get worn. Archie, thanks for the raid to someone I watched yesterday for his birthday, DP. Yeah, no worries. That was kind of cool. I'm glad he was having a good day. I'm going to get one more cup of coffee while we're launching, and this is going to be a win. Yeah, I shouldn't have brought that up with Mrs. DP when I went out to get coffee. Hunter, DPGladius, when you stream. I stream at 8 a.m. Eastern Time and 3 p.m. Eastern Time. But I mentioned everybody on chat is trying to decide what I should get Mrs. DP for Valentine's Day. And she said, ooh, how about a 67 Mustang? See what I'm up against? Drew Man, shoot me a prayer, took a week off to switch jobs. Drew Man, wintertime switching jobs is a risky endeavor, but I'm sure you have something lined up. We wish you luck on that. A dozen red and white roses mixed. I mean, always. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll stick to the thing that's worked for 30 something years. I think we decided 37 years of marriage, and that would be a whole lot of nothing. Nice warm breakfast. Oh yeah, I can make her breakfast in bed. Wait, but she usually gets up before I do, so that wouldn't work out. Unless I gave her like a note the night before that says a menu. I could give her a menu and she could order what she wants for breakfast. I don't know. But who am I going to find to cook breakfast? Short dog. Yeah, she doesn't ask for much. All right. So the circle looks like it's shifted southeast a little bit, but I don't know if that's going to hold up. But I like this south area. A little more spread out, which plays into our mouse and keyboard a bit. All part of the plan. Archie, get her a 12-pack of beer. She's not a big beer drinker. I mean, she'll drink beer if we go out to a brewery or something, but I think she's more of a straight vodka shot kind of person. And that's probably just to put up with me. It's like, oh my god, I gotta put up with DPGladius. I need a shot. Wake up early? Are you kidding? Hunter, we're not waking up early. That is not happening. No, I could wake up early if I had to. I mean, like if I was going to go hunting or go skiing, I could wake up early. Oh, you mean to make breakfast for my wife? How come we can't get that? Yeah, I guess I probably could do that. No, most likely I would wake up early, and she would hear me struggling out in the kitchen trying to make something, and she'd come out and say, "Oh, well, let me take care of it." And I would think, "Oh, she's being nice," but no, she just doesn't want to eat bad food. No, she doesn't want eggshells in her breakfast. I get it. I mean, I really don't like eggshells in my eggs either, but when it's being made for you, you shouldn't complain, right? I mean, I wake up early sometimes. I get up a little bit early. Sometimes I'll start the coffee. So it's all right. But Valentine's Day, I don't know if I want to support that behavior. All right. Food is one way to bring love into the household. Oh, we have plenty of love in the household. We're the kind of people that we're together so much. It's like, dude, let's have a day away from each other and go do our own thing and hope for the best. Good old Buggins. Bug and camp at the buy station. Drew, man, how do I drink my coffee? I drink it straight up black coffee. Nothing in it. Eggshells just to add texture. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, you get your calcium level up. Absolutely nothing wrong with a little bit of texture in your eggs. All right. We're pretty much just thinking up the place today. We're not getting it done, is what I'm trying to say here. Caleb, so you're saying you can't cook? Oh, I can cook. Do I enjoy cooking? No, not really. But I could cook if I really wanted to. Anyone can cook breakfast. Yeah, I know. I've seen the guy at Huddle House. He has no business actually cooking my breakfast, but he's trying. Kingdom Seeker, stream has lag on Twitch, just FYI. Yeah, I'm seeing some dropped frames, so most likely the cold weather is affecting our Toys R Us internet. So Kingdom Seeker, thank you for the update on that. Yeah, it's like it was 5 degrees a little while ago. Let's see what it's up to now. I'm sure it's warming up a little bit. It's 9 degrees right now. 9 degrees and clear. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, we're definitely seeing some slowdowns. I'm going to see if I can shut down some of the bandwidth on other stuff that I have running. But definitely the drop frames are an issue right now. So all 3 platforms are showing a few drop frames. What loadout are we using today? Caleb, we are using the WSP Swarm and the Ram 7. Recovery Rock, how is the tiny house plumbing? I think it would have been okay to do nothing. We keep the heat on in the tiny house at about 61 degrees. But I was concerned if we get a power outage, the hot water heater is mounted outside and it's an Insta-Hot. And it has an electric thing to keep it from freezing, but if you lose power, obviously it would break the hot water heater. So I went ahead and just drained the house. Nobody's living there anyway, so it only takes a minute to turn off the water, drain all the faucets and the hot water heater. So that's what I did, so I don't have to worry about it. One less thing to worry about is always good. All right, well, it looks like the drop frames are not going away. King Mikey, good morning. UK here, Moto Drone, welcome in. Clever one. -4 the other night, my furnace went out and I finally got it fixed 3 days later. Wow, -4 and no heat is not good. You must have had some type of backup heat. I mean, I would be going for a propane torch or something about that time. Or at least one of those electric radiators next to my bed. That would probably be adequate. But -4 is nothing to worry about, or nothing to sneeze at. I don't know if sneeze is the right word there. Probably would be if you didn't get your heat back on. All right, well, I don't see anything I like except maybe the stadium. Good thing about jumping backwards is you get to see everybody fly by. Now that's my sniper rifle. All right, well, that was less than stellar. We didn't get the contract. Now we're in the middle of Nowhereville with nothing. Just keep an eye on your traps or leave cabinets open. Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think about the traps. But the heat's on in there, so it's not an issue. But if the power goes off, I would have to go down there and pour some antifreeze in the traps or something. I don't know. But I think in the middle, oh, there's nothing around here. I think in the middle of the day, it gets up to 33 or something. So, you know, water doesn't really freeze at 33, I don't think. All right, everything's looted. We're probably going to run into a guy sitting up here somewhere. Those are flags waving outside. I thought it was somebody running by. We are hunted, but we're only a single red on the hunted meter. Trying to... Ooh, game is getting sketchy. So we're starting to get the same frame drop issues that we're seeing on Please answer me. Caleb. What did I miss, Caleb? Hold on. Let's go look at Caleb's question. How old are you, and how old were you when you first started playing Call of Duty? Yeah, well, I'm 29 years old. No, I'm older than that. I'm actually 50. I want to say 54, but I think I'm 55. And I started playing during COVID, so I was playing on Verdansk back when the stadium was still had the roof on it. So I don't know when that was. All right, we got two guys behind the gas station in the big car building. We got our little radar. We're gonna need that. Guess we're not gonna need that. Raymond releases a horrible stink. What releases a horrible stink? If your traps break? Vol for Life, thanks for stopping by today. We'll see you later. Will hoop for food. Must be a basketball player. Wow. Haven't hit 30 in like 2 weeks. Electric fireplace, a couple space heaters. Yeah, that'll probably, I mean, your electric bill is going to be out of control, but other than that, I'll be in good shape. All right, well, we have done nothing useful today. We had 1 kill, 82nd place. I mean, I could probably go AFK and get 82nd place. I think we'll go one more. What do you guys think? One more? I've been a day, one player. I've quit a few times, but it's good to be back on, Ed Boy. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I just get frustrated in this game that it's like we're doing okay, and then all of a sudden we just get crapped on 2 or 3 games in a row, and it's like, really, why are we doing this? Can't leave on that note. User 80 says we can't leave on that note. I don't know. I mean, do you really think it's going to get better this time? Pretty much that stadium drop was not the thing to do. We ended up in a part of town that had no loot. We did get the kill on the guy with the sniper rifle, but that didn't last very long. Be optimistic, absolutely. Never a bad idea for one more. That's true. Ed Boy, last night was endless lag, made the game unplayable. Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest issue I would jump off right now and not play another one, is just because the stream is lagging, the game's lagging. Like that last Gulag, I really couldn't compete in it because the game is so laggy right this second. At least that's my story. We're going to stick to it. Mon bro, where's the coffee? You ready for the new update? I have my coffee. We're in our DPGladius coffee cup. It is January 17th, so there is the season reloaded. Looks like the current event is 1 hour and 33 minutes away, so I don't know if that's when the update comes out, but normally the update comes out around noon, so I'm not sure exactly when. Can't compete's a great way to put it. Yeah, I mean, if it gets laggy, I just can't. I can't rotate, I can't aim, I can't do anything. Where were Franklin engines manufactured? I think Franklin engines were probably in Kansas City. Kansas City is what I would guess. I used to have a Stenson 108 that had a Franklin 165 or I think it was a 165 6-cylinder engine on it. And I also worked on I'm trying to think what it was. It was a chance bought STOL aircraft, so a short takeoff and landing aircraft, and I don't know what the designation was, but it had a Franklin 6-cylinder engine on it and a wooden beach adjustable, air adjustable propeller. It wasn't really a constant speed, but you could adjust it. But yeah, Franklin engines were ahead of their time, and unfortunately they all got used up by the airboat guys in Florida back in the 70s. So Recovery Rocks, does anybody know where Franklin Engines were? I mean, a lot of stuff was in Kansas City, so that's got to be where it was. I'm not going to have time to look it up. All right, where are we going to go? Dr. Thunder says we have to restart the game sometime. But Franklin Engines were, they were like the sewing machines of little private aircraft back in the day. They just were super smooth, 6-cylinder. A lot of aviation companies in the Midwest. Yeah, absolutely. I know Pratt & Whitney, Wright were out there. Cessna, absolutely. Learjet. Yeah, it was lots of cheap land back in the day, so that's where people went to make noise and fly airplanes. All right, let's focus. So I keep getting private messages on TikTok. Boy, you cheat all the time. I see you looking at your upper screen for your cheats. And I'm really not. All I'm looking at the upper screen for is chats. Chats, not cheats. I actually have my Twitch chat, my YouTube chat, and my TikTok chat up high on my top screen. So that's why I'm looking up. But thank you for that. Syracuse, New York. There you go, BK. I wonder why I was thinking maybe Stetson. Maybe the Stetson aircraft was out west. I'm not sure. How are we not hitting this guy? No, BK, that sounds right. Syracuse, New York sounds perfect. That's also a big manufacturing capital back in the day. All right. Are we going to try one more? I mean, are we going to go? I guess we have to go one more. We can't go down like that. Time to drop some chats. No cheats. Merch. There you go. Maybe that's good. Speaking of merchandise, we do still have a limited time thing out on the merchandise store. It's a coffee cup, kind of like this one, but it's black. And it has a little thought bubble over the top of my head that says something about sorting it out. I didn't design it, so, but it's there. There's also a mouse pad, a t-shirt, and something, I think a sticker on the low end. But it'll be out there for about 30 days, and then it'll get rotated to something else. Stetson was in Detroit. There you go. Yeah, that kind of makes sense too. Yeah, the Stetson I had was a Stetson 108. See if I can get an image of it. It was pretty popular back in the day. Might actually find a picture of the exact one. Yeah, it's not the exact one, so not even gonna have to, not even show it. I guess we'll show it. It's this thing here. It's a little high wing airplane. This had the Franklin 106 or 165 horsepower engine in it, but mine looked just about like that. Oh, what else is going on in, man, there's so many private messages. Why do I get so many private messages while I'm playing? Especially on Twitch. People seem, it must be easy to watch the Twitch stream and send a private message. That must be what it is. Rebel dies a lot. Absolutely. No, I think mostly people just jump in the chat or the stream for like 5 seconds. So they don't even know what's going on and just blatantly say that I'm cheating. Looks like a tail dragger 182 or something. Yeah, it's a fabric covered steel fuselage, tail dragging, high wing. So yeah, it looks like a 182. but it only has 4 seats in it. I guess the 182 has 4 seats also. Yeah, I am so bad as far as cheating. Not worth it. Wouldn't help. I'd have to have all the cheats on. Wall hacks, bulletproof vest, something. All right. So we're going to try to do better. We're going to try not to do anything dumb early on the drop. We actually may not even drop, probably drop away from contracts. We need a sticker or cup saying, "Makes sense." It's your favorite sense saying. James Harrison, I don't know. Do I ever say "make sense"? Is that something I say? Maybe I do. B, do you only play solos or do you switch it up and hop on other modes? B, on Monday and Friday afternoons, we play viewer quads. So we'll play Resurgence quads. We'll play with you guys. You have to be on Twitch. And we'll do that at 3 o'clock Monday and Friday afternoons. The rest of the time, I pretty much only play solos. It allows me to interact with chat better, and it just works out better for the stream. I mean, I say it works out better for the stream. I really don't know. But yeah, it's fun. All right. We just talked about not getting a contract, but that doesn't seem like any fun. Let's just go. Let's just go. Are these cash drops coming in? Or loadout drops? I think they're loadouts. This is not smart at all. We're going to have like 10 people right here. Okay. Would be cool to see your cowboy aviation videos. Recovery rocks. Yeah, we could do that sometime. I have a bunch of old stuff on YouTube, some old videos, but the quality isn't great because back in the day, small video cameras weren't very good. I mean, the GoPros were out, but I didn't have one. But I have some old aerobatic videos around somewhere. Again, are we AFK, guy? We're not going to make the mistake we did last time. We probably will. Recovery. My dad was a Navy flyer. A6s. A6s are kind of cool. Anything that you'd have to land on a moving aircraft carrier would not be easy. Let's go over here behind Stadium. Gonna have somebody camping it, I'm sure. Dude got throat punched to death. Yeah, but then we got killed by Nicki Minaj. Alright, we got the guy up top. He just jumped down, so that's kind of cool. Wow, okay. So we got killed up close with a Ram 7. Well, he got all headshots, so that was the way it goes. All right, I think we're going to call it there. We've been streaming for a while. We're not getting better. We're still around the 83 mark. 2 kills that time, still 83rd place, so not great. So we're going to call it. We're going to send all of our Twitch people over to see CPU22 Girl. CPU22 has always been a long-term supporter of our channel. So drop in and say hi. And if you don't follow CPU22 Girl on TikTok or Twitch, you need to do that. It's always a good time. On TikTok, we really don't have any place to send you guys, but I do want to thank Melanie, Ben, and TJB, and King Mikey, if they're around, for being the moderators. And YouTube, I want to thank you guys for